Hello, today I thought I would do a bit of a funnier tier list. I'm going to be ranking all of the playable Path of Radiance characters based on how I would do in a fight against them. We're talking hand-to-hand combat, no weapons, no magic, no nothing. Hand-to-hand. So let's get this going. The tiers is I will unalive. I have no chance at all. They will demolish me. Second tier is crushes me literally. That's kind of self-explanatory. Third tier is they will beat me, but I will get some damage off. It's not that unfair of a fight. Middle tier is it's an even fight. Could go either way. The next tier is it's close, but I think I have the advantage. Next would be I crush them. And then the last tier is if I fight them, there's a chance I may catch a felony. So yeah, let's start. We'll just go in order based on this random order. Yeah, we're only doing the playable characters. So yeah, let's start. Astrid. Astrid coming in. I think I crush Astrid. She's a bit more timid. Doesn't seem that averse in fighting as of yet. So in that sense, I think I crush her. I don't think she stands too much of a chance against me. I'll be fair. Bastion. He looks like he could probably beat me, but I think it's an even fight. Just because his demeanor seems like he's kind of let me stay back and hit you with magic. He won't be. If I get up on him, I don't think he's gonna know what to do, how to handle it. You know, Boyd's a fighter. He could be scary. I don't think it's to the point where he just straight up kills me, but I think I can get some damage off. But he's gonna beat. Let's be honest, Boyd. Yeah, he's gonna beat me. Braum. There's a reason I made a category called crushes me literally. I think it's self-explanatory. I may weigh $150 soaking wet. I don't think I stand much of a chance there. Sorry, Braum. He looks like he wouldn't hurt a feather, but I think he'll crush me. Okay, Khalil. She looks like she's a bit of a feisty one. I wouldn't want to necessarily be on her bad side, which makes me want to say even fight or beat me and do some damage. I think I'll put even fight for now, but she could easily get bumped up. She looks like she'd use some underhand tactics against me. Devdan. He's a strong boy. He comes in, he uses a bow, so he might not be great hand to hand, but he probably will beat me. I think he's got the upper hand there. Elincia. I'm sorry, Elincia. You are carried by the fact that you have a midi, and that's about it. You got nothing else much to you. If your bodyguards come, if Ike comes, I might be screwed. But just you, I'm crushing you. Sorry to say. Ina. I'm gonna say that the Lugus aren't gonna be able to transform, because if they could, that's a little broken. If they could, all the Lugus are gonna be up here. But untransformed, I think it'd be a bit closer than Astrid and Elincia, but I think I got the advantage on her. I think I could take her. Gotri. Between will kill me and crushes me. I think I'll go crushes me because I think there's some people on here that more show the fact that they will fully demolish me. Okay, Leith, I think is just above Ina. We'll go above Bastion, honestly. The fact that she's a cat or transforms into a cat. She's kind of got that the fighting style down, you know. So like she fares a better chance than Ida for sure. Joffrey, this one I think is, oh, I'm between high even fight and low will beat me, but I'll do damage. I think we have a similar body style. We'd be fighting in an even class weight. But he does have experience fighting, so that's where I kind of want to put him up here. We'll put him here for now. Depending on who else gets in this category, we might bump Joffrey down to an even fight. But for now, he will do. I can get some damage off. Gifka, I don't think I stand a chance. I mean, just look at the guy. He's ripped. He's gonna do what he has to protect this game. I don't stand a chance. Let's be honest. Horror. I think physically he can crush me. I think that I could run around fast enough to the point where he gets bored and falls asleep, and I can win that way. Honestly, he doesn't seem like he'd care enough to want to fully fight me. So if I just kind of run around, I think he doesn't care. That being said, if it's in a cage, I'm screwed. But assuming it's just out in the open, I think I have the advantage. I got a tactic. Ike. This one I thought about for a little bit before starting this tier list, because I think Radiant Dawn Ike will absolutely demolish me. No chance. Not even worth trying. But if we're talking Path of Radiance at the beginning, I think Ike is the quintessential even fight. He's a young guy, kinda not built, still learning how to fight. I think it's an even fight. I don't think he necessarily has the advantage. I don't think I necessarily have the advantage. But like I said, we're talking Radiant Dawn, he demolishes me. But talking Path of Radiance, which we're ranking, I think I got a good chance. Ilyana. Ilyana seems like she could have some tactics up her sleeve, but she's also just a sweet, kind soul, so I don't know. I think she's above Aster and Elincia, but I think I still have the advantage on her. But she could come with some strats that I don't know. Janaf. Where do I put Janaf? Again, non-transformed. He has been a bird, so he kind of knows how to fight a little bit. I think he'd be just above R, maybe? Maybe an even fight. Depending on how long he's been transformed as a Legude, because maybe he doesn't remember how to use his body correctly. You never know. We'll put him close, but I have the advantage for now. Jill. I'm scared of Jill just looking at her right now, I'll be honest. I think she fares a better chance than Boyd. I don't think she necessarily crushes me, but I definitely think she'll beat me, but I could get some damage off. Kieran, I don't know, every time I look at Kieran, he just looks like a clumsy knight. Maybe that's just the way I'm thinking about him. But he's still a knight nonetheless. I think it's an even fight. Above these people, but still below Ike. Largo, he will demolish me. It's just a matter of, is he crushing me or is he straight up ending me? Depends. If I said anything to Khalil, he's coming for my throat. I got no chance there. We'll keep him top tier for now. I think that's good. That makes sense to me. Leanne, I'm sorry. I would feel bad. I don't think it necessarily is a fight that should happen. Yeah, I don't think she necessarily should be fighting me, but it is what it is. That's what this tier list is about. Lucina, I think crushes me. She knows how to fight. She's scary. I don't trust her. I wouldn't want to face her. I'll be honest. She's a swordsman. She knows technique. That's a little frightening. My boy Makalov. I'm sorry, Makalov. I'm crushing you. Ain't no way around it. That's just the way it is. I gotta do it. I talked about Kieran being a clumsy knight. You're just even worse. I'm sorry. It's the way that it is. Mia. I don't think she's as bad as Lucia. Because she's younger. Still hasn't learned the technique as much. So I think it's more of an even fight. Probably just below Khalil. Mist. I may catch a felony. Let's be honest. I don't know the exact age of Mist. But if anything were to happen, I may end up in jail. So, better to just not even do anything. Mordecai. I think... Ooh, depends. Depends on why we're fighting. I think if we're just fighting for the sake of fighting, he'll crush me. If there is anything that I did wrong against him, he looks like a man out for vengeance. But I'll put him crushes me. I think that's fair. Miram, he doesn't care. Naysala, he definitely would do underhand tactics, I'll be honest. Ain't no way around it. I think he crushes me just based on, like, he's still gonna transform even if it's not allowed. And just beat the shit out of me. It's just not fair. Nasir? I think he'd come at me. I think he'd beat me, but I'd do some damage. Nefni. She's somewhat close, but I think I still have the advantage on her. She's still learning how to fight. I think I got the upper hand on her. Renolf, I think is basically Leith, but better. I think he's got the advantage on me. Probably more than Boyd, probably more than Jill. Grayson, I think that's an even fight. I think he'd come at me with some tactics. Much better than Leanne. Reese. I don't think he knows how to fight, I'll be honest. He's just a healer. He wants to sit back. He won't hurt a soul. I think I crush him. Rolf, similar to Mist. I'm gonna catch a felony. No way around it. You know what? Let's get the felonies out of the way. Soth. I'd catch a felony. Tormod. I'd catch a felony. Sanaki and Soren. I don't know what age they are. So Sanaki is 10 years old. So I'm catching a felony. Soren is 19. So I think I crush him. I think he's got a better chance than Reese, but I still think I crush him. Shinon. Shinon's a bitch, let's be honest. I'm crushing him. He's at the bottom. Ain't nothing good about that guy. Let's just be honest. Let's call a spade a spade. He's a bitch. Anyways. Stefan, I think beats me, but I do some damage. Tanith, I think that's more of an even fight. She kind of knows how to fight. He's a bit smaller in stature, so I think we'd be a good fight. Geronio, I don't stand a chance. He'll crush me. Tybarn, similar to Miram, Gifka. He knows how to fight. He's a Giga Chad. He's kind of scary. Titania, she's almost the scariest, I feel like. She'd crush me. She wouldn't hold back. She would protect whatever she's protecting. I wouldn't have a chance. She would finish me. She has no morals against it. I respect it. Ulki, I think holds a better chance than Janov. I think it's more of an even fight. Volk, I think would be similar to Naysala, but I think Naysala still would do better. So I think it's more of a, I can do damage, but he's still gonna beat me. Marcia, I think I'd have the advantage. I think she's similar to Nephne. She's still learning how to fight. Still would be a scary, but I think I have the advantage there. Oscar, between here and here, the OCD in me wants to put him here. I'll put him here for now. We'll see. And last but not least, Z-Hark. Z-Hark. I think he'll beat me. I think he's similar to Stefan, honestly. He beat me, but I think I could do some damage to him. I think it'd be a bit closer. I think that's everyone then. Alright, that's my list on who I could potentially beat in a fight. Let me know what you think. If it looks completely wrong to you, fair enough. But yeah, that's about it. That's all. That's everything. Thanks for watching. Peace.